Welcome to this tutorial video. My name is Jux. I am the developer and founder of Rising Star. I'm going to take you through the brand new music promoter feature that has launched recently. So to access it from the main menu, you'll see a new button down the bottom here called Music Promoter. It replaces the mini games button. You can still get to the mini games by hovering on your name on the top right, and you'll see a link to mini games in the menu. As mini games is really just for fun at the moment, I decided to put it on the menu rather than having a button for it. So we could put Music Promoter on there. So this is going to be quite a detailed tutorial. I would suggest you do it in small stages so that you can maybe get the hang of certain bits of it, rewind it, listen again. There'll be a detailed post and information in the FAQ. You can get to the FAQ by clicking on the question mark button in the top menu, where you'll be able to find this tutorial and also a link to a post detailing exactly how it works, as well as the tokenomics of the new StarPro Token. So let's go ahead. We click on the Music Promoter button, and it will take us to the dashboard. It takes a second to load up the first time you come in here, gathering all the information. Now, at the moment, this has not gone live, so this is literally going to go live probably after I do this video and upload it. But I can talk you through and show you putting bids on, etc. Now, what you'll see is, most importantly, top left, this is a new way to play the game. So rather than you doing missions, what you're doing now is you're looking at the missions that are actually taking place live on the game in real time. And certain missions that you would imagine in real life a promoter would be able to promote, such as a radio interview. They might promote it to say, look, we're going to be on the radio, come and listen to our artist. Or if they're doing a support or a rap battle or whatever, things like illegal busking, you wouldn't promote that. So that's not included. We've tried to make it a real life simulation as always. Now, the way that the music promoter works is that you bid star bits against other people on different missions. So in the bottom half of the screen, you can see all the missions that are supported. Okay, they're all here. And it shows you the total number of missions that have been carried out today by everybody in the game, and also the total for yesterday. So you will be able to see that maybe something like Open Mic Night, that has 621 total missions yesterday, is going to give you a better opportunity to get to basically get Star Pro, which I'll talk about in a little while. But ultimately, it means that everyone's probably going to be bidding on that one because it's so big. So you might decide that you go for something like Country Support Tour down the bottom, which only had 106 yesterday, and you could bid on that. So the new StarPro token has a fixed supply of 100 a day going out into the pool, plus 20 that goes to us. Okay, so the 20 are for us to sell. We may sell at whatever the buy orders are on the market, or we may put in a sell order a bit higher, or we may hold on to them for a little while. But basically that allows us to sell StarPro, and we are going to be using some of the proceeds from that to build a buy wall, so you can always sell your StarPro. The current thinking is that we will do that at 10% below the current Starbits price in Hive. So you can, if you're using Starbits to do this and you earn some StarPro, but you think you need to sell it, at least you've got that option there. Now the 100 gets split between all the people that have bid based on the number of missions as a percentage of the total. So let's say you bid on one mission and there have been 99 other missions that have been bid on. That means you've got 1% of the pool. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate this now. So I'm going to place a bid, but I have no star bits in my pool. So the first thing to do is add star bits to your pool. So this is, it will move star bits from the top here into your music promoter pool. So let me just add 100. Please confirm you wish to move, 1,000. 1,000 star bits from your in-game balance to your music promoter pool. All transfers are non-refundable. So once you've gone into the pool, you can't withdraw it back into your balance. You need to use it for the promoter. So we'll just confirm that. Update the balance. This screen updates about once every 2 or 3 seconds. So you can see my pool is now 1,000 star bits, and my balance at the top went down by 1,000 star bits. So I now have those available to bid on different missions that I want to promote. So let's go ahead and place a bid of 11. So 10 is the minimum that's set by the game. It basically means that you have to bid 11 or more for each mission. If nobody bids on a mission, basically it doesn't go towards the payout at all. Rising Star game doesn't get part of the pool. What we do is we say that down at the bottom here, you'll see it says that 100,000 star bits spent in a day equals 100% pool payout. Okay, so the reason we've done that is if not many people are promoting on a particular day, we don't want someone to come along and basically be able to get very big reward of StarPro because there's no competition. So if they don't use up a lot of star bits, they won't be able to get an unfair advantage in terms of StarPro. The pool will have to get to 100,000 for it to be the full 100 StarPro. So let's place a bid of 11 on midweek support. And there we go. Just give it a second to update. And there you go. So it's saying that I am the highest bidder now, Atom Collector. My bid is 11. And as soon as midweek support is completed by somebody in the top left, I'm recording this video in the morning in the UK, so it's a little bit slow on the game. It gets a bit faster in the afternoon. So if you want a bit more of a frantic experience, do it in the afternoon, which is the morning, and the daytime in the US really is the busiest time. If you want to get some bids in above other people when it's a bit quieter, the morning in the UK and Europe is a fairly good time to do it. So I might have to wait a while. So what I'll do is I'm going to put a bid on everything. So I can just work my way down. There we go. I don't even have to wait. I can just click like this. Work my way down. And there you go. I've now got a bid on everything. And the first one's come in. So the open mic night has just been completed. And it knows that I am now the promoter, because I currently have the highest bid. If someone now outbids me on open mic night, I will no longer be getting rewards, but I've bagged this one. This one is mine. It's in the pool. As you can see, I've now got a reward share of 0.09%, which isn't going to give me a payout because it's too small. But I'm basically now promoting all of the missions. So during the day, that will obviously go up. The more missions you promote, the higher it's going to be. You don't need to do many to get a share of the pool, but one's not really going to be enough. So we'll just let that run through for a second. Okay, so we've let that run for a little while. As I say, it's a little bit of a quiet time of day, but you can see there is another one just popped up. So I've now promoted 4 different missions, and that's currently giving me a payout of 0.03 StarPro. Okay, so that's basically it. That's how it works. You will obviously be outbid at certain times. There is a notification pop up on the mission page. So if you're sitting on the mission page and someone outbids you, you're going to get a little notification pop up, and it will allow you to come back in here and update your bids if you wish to. Now, obviously, there will be different strategies that people will use. Some people might want to put in a large number of star bits with a very low bid, because what will happen is if, for example, my pool ran out, all of my bids would disappear, okay, because my pool would run out. So all of my bids will get removed, and it will drop down to the next highest. So if there's a few people bidding and they run out of star bits in their pool, then their bids are going to get removed, and if I was the next one down, then I would be active again. So you've got a choice. You could put in low bids on all of them, for example, and wait for people's pools to run out if you want to get the best value. But if you want to get in quick and make some StarPro you know, a larger amount of StarPro, then you can be a bit more active and sit on this page and actively manage your bids as you see yourself get outbid in real time. So yeah, so that's how it works. And then in terms of payout, if you go to the player rankings drop down, you'll see a new music promoter rewards option now. If we click on that, this is just the test data, and there's the little pop-up that just shows you actually that you were outbid. So that's how the pop-up works. Just so you can see that. And this is so yeah, this is test data, but this will have obviously live data on, and it's showing you all the StarPro earnings for the previous day. So this runs for 24 hours until midnight in the UK, and then it will do the calculation of all the rewards, and the rewards get updated into your balance within the game, not on Hive Engine. Okay, so they're in there. From there you can basically click on withdraw and deposit, and you can withdraw. Well, there'll be a withdraw option here for StarPro if you had any, and you can also deposit StarPro, which I will now do. I have 9, so I'm going to deposit 1, and I'm just going to give that a minute, because the first use case for StarPro, and there will be a lot more of these, the first use case is when you're doing illegal busking or any other 5-minute standard mission. You will now see a finish now option. If you click on that, you'll see that you can use the brand new runner card. So we've got the first one is the RU1 Pooler, and I've used both of mine, so they're not available. Once you use the card, it goes into cooldown for 24 hours, just like a pizza slice, and it will cost you 1 StarPro each time you use it. So that will allow you to instantly finish a 5-minute mission, but bear in mind it will not add to the reward pool number of minutes played, because that would be a bit unfair. People could just finish a load of 5-minute missions and basically get a much higher. They could effectively go over the number of days or the number of minutes in the day because they're skipping them. So anything that you finish with the finish now button using a runner will get excluded from the minutes played on the reward pool, which is the player rankings just here. I'm just going to that. So these player rankings, as you probably know, they calculate your position, and then you get a reward in Hive, in Swap Hive, and part of it is 10% of it is weekly minutes played, which is over here in this column. Yep. So now I've got my 1 StarPro. You can see it up here. I was going to do a finish now, but I've just realised that my cards are in cooldown. But that's all you would do. You get a button saying pay 1 StarPro and finish now. You click that and it would instantly finish that mission, and you're ready to go again. All of the usual ego calculations and star bits and everything are exactly the same. It just allows you to quickly get those. The next thing that will be live, it might be by the time you read this, depending on, or watch this, depending on when you're doing it, is within the custom shop when you're doing crafting, and when you're at the fairs trying to find parts for your instruments. You will be able to use a different type of runner for that, which isn't live yet, but will be. It's basically will do exactly the same thing as the Pooler one. So if you want to see the cards as they get released, if you go into boosters, here is the card. It's Kevin, RU2, and he will finish the crafting fair missions for you. And again, he requires 24-hour cooldown. So they will be available on the market. So yeah, that's it. And the Pooler cards are available from us. So for example, if I click here and say click on buy more, you can see that we've got them on the market at 25 StarPro. So they will cost you 25 StarPro to get the card. Then you've got that for good, and then 1 StarPro each time you use it, and it will cool down for 24 hours. And that's how it works. Please give us any feedback in our Discord if you have any suggestions or ideas for the game. We always listen to the community and try and put features in that we feel are going to be the most beneficial. So enjoy Music Promoter, and we'll see you for another tutorial video soon.
Go far.